Hey folks, today I want to take a little bit of time and talk about owning versus renting. We're going to go down and look at the difference between renting a home and owning a home, renting an apartment, owning a home, see what some of the benefits are to you, what some of the drawbacks are, talk about how it's not as difficult as you think to own a home, and just show you that it's far, far better to try to own a home than rent if you possibly can. So let's take a few minutes, go through this journey, and let's see what we can learn about it. On the previous few slides, I showed you the differences between renting an apartment or a house and buying a home. I know a lot of people think that buying a home can be very difficult, that you have to have 20% down and things like that, but that's not always the case. You can get conventional loans with as little as 5% down sometimes, and FHA are 3.5%, and if you qualify for a VA loan, that can be a fully funded loan. So it's not as difficult as people think it might be to get a home loan. And I don't want to go down too much on the financing part because that's kind of not my lane and I don't want to drive in it. But I have some tremendous lenders that I could hook you up with that can explain all of that to you. My point being is that it's not as difficult as a lot of people seem to think it is to get a home loan. But the main difference is when you own your home, you're investing in your own future instead of someone else's. Every time that you give someone rent, you're giving your money away with no return on it for yourself in the future. Well, let's just say that you pay $1,000 a month rent. At the end of the year, you've given $12,000 away just to live in a place. $12,000 that you'll never get back. That does nothing for you for your future. But if you had that same rent going towards a mortgage payment for a house, after 12 months, you have $12,000 invested in yourself, building equity into something that you can benefit from later when you choose to sell your home, or if you ever needed a home equity loan to help with other parts of life. There are very many benefits to owning. Real estate usually always increases in value. It's very rare that it decreases, but even if it does, you can usually get through those times and it will increase again. If the interest rates go up, you can wait it out, refinance, and get lower rates. There's nothing you can do when you're renting. You just have to pay the rent that the landlord tells you have to pay. And if they want to keep increasing that, they can. And you have no choice but to pay it or try to find somewhere else to move, which can get difficult because you usually have to pay first and last month's rent deposits to move somewhere when you're renting. So there are a lot of benefits, and I'd love to tell you more about them or discuss home ownership with you and anything I could do to help. But I appreciate you watching this little video just to learn some of the differences. Please feel free to reach out to me if you're thinking of buying or selling, and I'd love to help you and walk you through that process. If you own a home and you're thinking of selling, let me know and I can do a free no obligation home evaluation for you to see what your house might be worth on this market. Thank you for watching.